what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me ooh.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back. Today is Swift Sunday, and actually it's not today. Well, you guys will be seeing this on Swift Sunday possibly, but probably not. I'm probably going to release it early as I can. It'll be blocked, but then I'll do the copyright claim and get it unblocked as soon as possible so I can get it on YouTube. But Patreon, you guys are watching this as early as I can get it to you. It is actually 11:58 a.m. if you can see that. I'm waiting for it to come out, so I figured I'd go ahead and start the video and do the intro and everything because I'm excited for these next two episodes to drop. I did not even know they were coming out today, but luckily I had an amazing subscriber that told me they would be out today at 12 a.m. So I stayed up to check them out. I'm really excited to check it out. But this has just been an amazing series so far. It's kind of, like bittersweet once again because we're going to get the last two episodes, but we're getting the last two episodes. It's almost like we want the episodes to keep going and for never to end. Like if we get two episodes every week, imagine that. We would never want for more Taylor Swift. We would always have more Taylor Swift every week. That'd be amazing. One episode a week would be awesome. But I hope you guys have enjoyed these episodes so far. Thank you guys so much for watching and for the comments and everything. And, I love watching these. They have been so amazing so far. I love that you guys love watching them with me as well. So thank you so much for coming back to the channel or being a patron wherever you're watching them at. I appreciate you guys so much. Merry Christmas to all of you guys. I love you guys as, subscribers, fans of the channel. Just coming back and watching, it's amazing to have you here. Another year has gone by. And I've had a great time doing this once again. So next year is going to be amazing as well. But it should be coming out right about now. I'm going to go ahead and log into my Disney Plus account. And I'm going to check it out. So let's do it.
A few moments later.
Well, surprise update. I just went to log into my Disney Plus account. And they are not available yet. So I looked it up. And they do not release until 3 a.m. on the East Coast. So I will be going to bed now. And I will jump on them as soon as I wake up in the morning. Hopefully you guys come back and watch it.
3 hours later.
All right, so now it's been a few hours. I am awake, and we are going to check out episode 5 right now. This one is called Marjorie. Marjorie, I know, is her grandmother and had a lot of influence on her, starting to do music. Her grandmother was an opera singer, as far as I remember. But this one looks like it's about Taylor reveals how family-inspired tour and spotlights tour performers, including Gracie Abrams, which is really cool because Gracie Abrams was actually the opening act at the Miami show where I was at. So that was really cool to actually get to see her play and everything like that. That was amazing. But you guys let me know what you think in the comments below, and let's do it.
That is wonderful.
She likes those higher notes.
Yes. You know what this means. You're going to have to get a piano.
What's that, Mom?
You're going to have to get a piano.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Yes, listen. That's wonderful! That's wonderful!
I know she was a little, she was very, very, very young there. She was a baby. But even at that age, to have that kind of encouragement from your grandmother just sitting there, just having you, because, at that age, you go and you start banging on a piano, no one's going to let you do that. They're going to stop you right away. And she just let her go because she was having a great time. That was awesome. Oh, that's amazing.
1, 2, C stage, C, 1.
Doesn't sound good at all.
Yeah.
Once I get a cold, I just have it for a while. They just kind of linger.
That sounds horrible.
Would you like a coffee from the world's most depressing coffee shop?
Oh, absolutely.
What do you want? Just
when you
cold
sell
brew?
it that way, yeah. Have you ever heard of spatchcocking a turkey? I think I might be trying that this Thanksgiving.
I've
I
never heard
don't
of
know
it.
if we should get jazzy with the turkey. Remember when we tried to fry one?
That was a disaster, but yeah. I think we had it.
Just so you know, if you never fried a turkey, it's actually very easy and it's very good. And they actually have oilless fryers now. I've done it with oil and without oil, and it's amazing. It really is. It's like the best turkey you can have.
Oil patch in our yard for about 6 months. But besides that, it was inedible.
And can you make those big ribs for Travis?
I am making
The
those
ones he
big ribs for
affectionately refers
Travis.
to as dinosaur bones?
Texas-sized ribs for a Texas-sized man.
Oh my God. Touring is something that really brings my family together in a lot of ways. For me, part of the Eras Tour is a celebration of my family. Ultimately, I just don't see any of this happening if all of my family hadn't been involved.
There's my stage crew. That's my brother.
I mean, we work together. We're kind of a family business for 20 years.
This next song is by the Dixie Chicks. Oh, water. Yeah. Her mom gets mad when she doesn't drink water.
My parents didn't know anything about the music industry, but they were like, yeah, it's hard. Yeah, we know nothing about it right now. We'll get some books and read. Like, it's pretty insane.
That is
My
crazy.
mom does this every night. Draws the 13 on. So now it's gonna be shiny and new.
In an industry as cutthroat as the music industry, learning hard lessons and experiencing ups and downs and triumphs and failures, it was a huge challenge for my whole family. But everybody was so locked in for my whole life. They all banded together to be like, no, she wants this. We want this for her.
This tour, it's an honor to work on it. It's a real privilege, and we know that. Because none of us would be doing anything that we're really good at doing if it wasn't for what she does that she's incredibly good at doing. It's incredible, fun, but mostly it's a way for us to be together as a family and to sort of honor this thing we've committed our entire lives to.
I think me and Gracie are gonna change up the thing that we're gonna do. But we think we wanna do the song Us instead of, because we just got nominated for the Grammy for Us. So a few days before we played Toronto, the Grammy nominations came out. We were very lucky. We got 6 nominations. And one of those was for a song that I did with Gracie while we were still on the Eras Tour a year ago. This time last year, she and I went out to celebrate in between shows. We ended up having a lot of drinks.
Wait, what do I do about this?
Okay, you're gonna
That's
find
not good.
two chicks. Happens.
I think we're gonna die.
Just press it.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh my god.
You know, probably could have just made that real simple and thrown like a towel or a wet towel over it, you know, something like that. Taylor went like way over the top. Man, it sounds like she blew it off the countertop there. It sounds like it hit the floor. I don't know, but that stuff is so hard to breathe into. Man, that's crazy. That's funny.
I'm gonna.
You never read up on it, she could've learned from it. And then we ended up writing a song that we're really proud of.
From you, how ironic. How I want it. How gets from you.
And just got nominated for a Grammy. So I just thought, wouldn't it be cool to do that song in Toronto? Kind of create a little kind of special moment, mash it up with one of the other songs that the fans really loved.
She had this idea to do.
I'll be honest. I think some of my favorite stuff of Taylor Swift, watching Taylor Swift, is when she is like in the studio and she's actually writing the song right there. And you could see they had some lyrics, but they were continuing to write the song as they went. That was amazing.
Us and Out of the Woods, which like Out of the Woods is in my like top 3 favorite songs of all time.
Hey dude, I have a cold, so I'm just gonna like briefly go through it. So we do double chorus, like mashup of Out of the Woods and Us, and I think it works in this key. Oh, we out of the woods, you know, we out of the woods, you know, we out of the woods, you know, we out of the woods. Oh, we in the tree, you know, we in. So right, so like do that whole chorus, and then we can do back-to-back bridges, right? Like ironic, a cursor, a miracle, cursor, an or with who you're in. Comparable, fuck you was chemical. You plus me was us. Wait for it. But remember when the breaks too soon? 26 is in a hospital room.
Look at her mom in the back.
Anyway, so we do double bridges, and then we go into like a double chorus, like mashup of Out of the Woods and Us, and it'll be so cool.
Then what does she do though? The first chorus.
It's just insane.
She just like can do that in her sleep, where it's like, I'm gonna chop up 2 to 5 songs and make them all.
How did she mastermind that?
I don't know, because she's just a mastermind. I need
Yeah,
to
it's
like
nuts.
write in Sharpie on my arm, like,
Don't pass out.
don't pass out. The structure of the song. Be like, me verse, me chorus, Taylor verse, Taylor chorus, me bridge, Taylor verse, me. Wake up. Catch me projectile vomiting on the Eras stage.
Catching my breath, staring out an open window, catching my death. And I couldn't be sure. I had a feeling so peculiar that this pain would be forevermore. Forgive me, Peter, my lost fearless leader.
Evermore and Peter. Jesus.
I don't, for the life of me, understand how she does it. I have no idea, because I couldn't do it if my life depended on it. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, the way she mixes songs together is crazy. It's like they belong together. It's like they were the same song. It's crazy how she does it.
There wasn't a creative bone in my body.
It's like the background music for like a horror flick.
I agree.
Yeah.
You want me to sign that now?
Yeah.
I was completely the opposite. I went into business in school. I don't have a musical background or play instruments, but I do have this sort of intimate knowledge of the psyche of someone who really has to do this. Then it goes back to my mother, Marjorie. She was an opera singer. She was a music major out of college and went straight to work, live radio performing out of New York. But she married my dad and they started moving around the world. So wherever they were living, she would star in local operas.
That's awesome. She sounded amazing. This is really cool. I've never seen any of this footage, so it's really cool to see so much of this extra footage I've never seen before. I don't know if you guys have seen it or not, but I've never seen any of this, so it's really cool to see this.
Everywhere we went, she was absolutely beloved. My sister and I were often brought along and put in the front row listening. And on the way home, I remember she would say to me, "So Andrea, during that part of the delivery, did it make you want to cry?" And I would say, "Well, Mom, a little bit. You know, she was always looking for feedback, but from an 8-year-old, like the opera. So I would give her what I could, but I knew that I had a job to do because I was going to be quizzed on the way home. It was a beautiful relationship I had with my mom, but it was all with a full awareness that my mom was this person who loved singing, who loved to perform, and that people love.
Dual pianos, we're going on the stage. All right, let's go, Taylor.
So it began with my mother. And I think that that prepared me probably better than anything that could have for having a child like Taylor, who pretty much wanted to follow in my mother's footsteps. Taylor always knew she wanted to perform, and she was already writing her own music without any co-writers.
This is a song I wrote yesterday. I wrote this song yesterday. This is a song I wrote like a week ago. It's called One-Sided Goodbye. This song is called Beautiful Days, and the title's kind of self-explanatory, so
And then
here it goes.
at 11 is when Taylor looked at me and said, "We gotta go to Nashville. Please, please take me to Nashville." That is where Faith Hill went.
How do you feel like if you had a child, or you had a child and they come out 11 years old and be like, "Hey, I wrote this song yesterday. Now I'm gonna play it for you." Like that's insane. And then it's like she didn't co-write it with anybody. She wrote it by herself, and it's gonna sound amazing. You know, like how smart they are at that very moment, like to be musically inclined in that kind of way. They're a genius.
Very quickly, I realized this is where my past with my mother was going to really, really come into play. I think Taylor wanted to experience something that she thought was, I hate to say the word, but destiny. I do think that at a very young age, we tend to know where we're going in life. And it's good to listen to them and where their dreams are, even at that age.
I think it was definitely destiny. I think, she was born for this. She was built for this. It's what she does. She does it so well. There's no other explanation. It is what it is.
So we're in Toronto, in my hometown. Everything that I own, I don't realize because it's just always here. It's a part of the fabric of my life. But truly, everything is dance related. Everything is dance. This is I believe, a Christmas tree ornament. I'm such a dance geek. I think more than just loving dance, I'm a true dance nerd. Yes, too much. I think you have to have a certain personality to tour. Truly. It's like one thing to be a dancer or a musician, but it's another thing to be able to handle what a tour entails. And it's not for everybody. It was always for me. I did great. I loved being on the road.
She has all kinds of
my whole life. It was my dream to tour like this, and I loved performing in this show. But after this tour, my dance career is coming to an end. It's like that beautiful bittersweet, I think, is how it'll end for me.
Everything that I saw had dance on it, so I knew from a young age that this is what you wanted to do. Before you could even write, you drew yourself dancing. And the teacher wrote, "Amanda wants to be a dancer."
Oh, I like dancing because it is fun. I dance good. My mom takes me to dancing, and sometimes my dad does. Thanks for sometimes taking me, Dad. Thanks for always taking me, Mom.
You're welcome.
Are you guys excited to come?
Oh my gosh, of course.
On Saturday. I'm gonna try to wave to you guys a little bit. Yeah.
But watch your step, though. I'll fall.
That's amazing. Her parents get to go see her dance in the biggest show in the world.
So as we go into these last few shows here, I can't help but think that this is potentially the last time that I will ever do this in front of my family and friends, But I think we all know how rare and special opportunities like this are. And Tay, you are, oh God. You are all things kindness and all things grace. And absolutely, my life is different from now moving forward because of you. So have an incredible show.
You too,
I
Will.
love you guys. Let's enjoy.
On retiring.
Oh, my favorite pop star. You are my favorite pop star.
Let's go out there and pump shit up, fuck it up. If you love like that,
That is so cool. Her parents
For
get to see
Taylor,
her.
it's always been about the audience, making sure that she felt an intimate connection with them, meeting people, talking to them, hugging them. But with the Eras Tour, that could no longer be possible because of COVID and the risk that it brought to everybody backstage, that, you know, you've got this massive production, having it shut down would be a disaster.
And that's crazy, though, that she used to go into the crowd like that and hug people and just have people just mob her. And they were actually respectful, too. You could see that. But other artists don't do that. You know, other artists don't go out into the crowd. They might, like, walk alongside on the railings and stuff like that, but they don't go out into the crowd. She wanted to connect with her fans. She wants them to feel like she's one of them and they're equal. You know, she doesn't hold herself, like, above anybody. You know, she's very down to earth the way I see her.
I decided that if I couldn't meet fans in the crowd, in the show, then I have to come up with different ways.
Yeah, she did the tea parties, I think.
Still give people an intimate experience. Ethan Tobin is a brilliant production designer. I've been working with him mainly.
That is the coolest video when she climbs out of that. That is just amazing. And then, you know, like the gold string, like everywhere throughout the video. I love that video. It is so, like, creative.
I started on music videos. This was the biggest undertaking that we had.
I like to build worlds around a storyteller, their relationship with their fans, our relationship with the songs. If every idea that you have creates an emotional response, you are able to make people in the last row feel like they're in the first row.
I wanted to make sure that our production was accessible from every part of the stadium.
Well, these people are all the way up here. So we make a floor video. And a video screen on the floor, so now as they look down, they get this incredible view. But now the people on the floor can't see. And so we're gonna get a camera that's overhead. We'll be able to shoot the floor and we'll put it up on the screen.
I mean, we have a cinematographer for this tour, which we've never had before. So many people are gonna be watching those screens. So we know which shots are cooler than other shots.
That was cool. That was so cool.
And then also I was like, do some wild card stuff, Ethan. I want there to be a moment where the fans are like, what just happened? And that's when he comes up with things like me diving into the stage. At which point I'm like, Ethan, this is not gonna work. How does that even work?
Yeah, people were like, what? It was crazy.
You get the green lights. Green lights tell you that you're not gonna run into anything.
Oh my God.
And then you're into a bag.
I wonder what that looks like from the top.
You have a picture of
downstage and stuff.
From the top?
Yes, yeah.
And it looks cool?
It looks even better.
Favoring the downstage.
Like as if I'm coming back from the piano, I'm walking here, and I just... Did it look good?
Yeah.
I love it so much. Do it again?
Yeah, if you're comfortable with it.
It's crazy how they put that together.
People scream. It's happening right in front of your eyes. That creates joy. And that's, I think, what great shows do. Make adults feel like children.
What we were trying to do with this tour was make it the biggest thing we've ever done. But truthfully, none of it happens without a song and a person up there willing to sing it.
I love songs. I love songs. I love songs.
Is that a banana?
Storytelling for me is one of the key aspects that makes me feel like life is worth living.
'Cause our song is a slamming screen door, sneaking out late, tapping on. Here's a window, and we're on the phone. talks real slow.
It's that important to me.
Gets better than this. You take my hand and drag me headfirst, fearless.
And crafting a song is just the happiest I ever am.
Hi. Okay, so let's go.
I liked it better when you were on my side.
Sorry, hold on. I just wrote this 15 minutes ago.
If you're in a writing session with me, like I'll go into my lyric space and it's just sort of like just rocking back and forth in a corner muttering.
And this is let's take
What if you start?
my time
What if you start over with the same melody? So it's
in the middle of the night.
Yeah, so it starts over.
Yeah.
It's very, I've never lost that sense of just like, I don't know. It's for me, it's endlessly fascinating. I never get bored of it.
In my dreams.
Songwriting happens whether I'm on tour or not. Because my life has just always been a kind of free-flowing state of you live it, you feel it, you wonder about it, you write about it. I started going to Sweden in between my shows, and it just felt like the most exciting way to make a secret album. It would just be the three of us, and we would write, and we would record.
You want to hear the vocals?
Yes, please.
All right.
You don't have to hold back on the violence.
So go more violent?
I mean, it was almost like you were a little...
I think I was trying to be in tune and I didn't have the click track.
Yeah.
I can be more violent. Trust me.
All right.
Making the album while I was on the Eras tour, I was in a place in my life where life felt so full of possibility, and it felt like I was figuring things out, and it felt like so romantic and magical and passionate, and I wanted to encapsulate that feeling on this album. We hadn't made any music together since Reputation, which came out in 2017. So going back and working with Max and Shellback, our relationship is very much that I feel like they've always been mentors and I've always felt like their apprentice. And they are so brilliant.
What?
Just tell us what.
Good job, everyone. Mostly dog.
It's really a very respectful relationship that you would have with people that you know they're your peers, but you also look up to them.
Okay, so this is a Swedish Christmas dinner?
No,
What is this?
This is
I don't know about dinner. But
I mean,
station cruise is included. This is the first station of Swedish Christmas.
So we put nuts and raisins in the cup, and then we put the spiced wine in there, and it's hot, and we drink it.
Yes.
I'm excited. That's absolutely delicious.
Okay.
This is incredible. Yeah.
God jul.
God jul.
God jul.
Merry Christmas. God jul.
God jul.
I was really ready for that sort of challenge, to go back in with these two people and really try to stretch and challenge myself as much as possible to make hopefully the best album that I could possibly make.
I think it should be high. Good thing. You know what I mean? Like, so that it's got something weird and creepy about the high. Oh, I'm obsessed with this. Jesus.
I usually hear about new music within 5 minutes of it being written. That is the best thing I can possibly think of, and also the scariest. Because now I know something that nobody else knows other than the people who are in that room. And that's a massive responsibility. It's like, I don't know, don't send it to me. I don't want it on my phone. No, no, no.
Or like, I'm immortal now, baby dolls. Like, that you're still talking to all those girls.
Right, yeah.
But I'm immortal now, baby dolls. I couldn't if I tried.
Nah. I like that other one that you went to.
Yeah.
I couldn't if I tried. Hey,
Thank you for the lovely bouquet. I think you put bring the beat back on bouquet.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I just love it. I love being hyper detailed and having several overarching themes that are woven throughout. And I think the fans have really gotten into that obsessive nature of my storytelling too.
I think for a lot of people, they feel such a personal connection to her deeply personal writing, the drama that she's been through, the heartbreak and regret that she's shared with people. And I think it must be meaningful to her for that to resonate.
Yeah.
All right, this is going to be my last song for today. Taylor Swift is one of my favorite singers, and it inspired me to sing one of her songs.
I think a lot of people can relate to this.
I wanted to give a compilation of lyrics that I still have yet to recover from.
When you were young, they assume you know nothing.
She
One
sounds
of the
really
things
good.
that sets her apart from a lot of other people is how she writes.
You drew stars around my scars, but now I'm bleeding. So do you, stepping on the last train, might be like a bloodstained eye.
He sounds good. They all sound really good.
Her writing is personal and it's vulnerable and it's very specific, but in that specificity, people see themselves.
There we are again when I loved you so. Back before you lost the one real thing you've ever known.
I don't remember a time existing without her music. Every chapter of my life is marked by an album of hers that came out around the same time.
I started writing music when I was 8.
I remember my friend saying, would you rather have $10 trillion or like write a song with Taylor Swift? I'm like, write a song with Taylor Swift.
No, she got it.
Oh, this is gonna be a fun one.
Hello.
Hi.
Like your dress.
Thanks, man.
How you feeling?
I'm, I'll get there. This is gonna pull me through my cold. This is a medical thing for me. So what I would do is I'd start out by like talking to them about how we're so excited because we just got nominated for a Grammy together. So we thought, what better than to play a little song for you now? And then I'll be like, Gracie, come out. What?
The way they say it.
Oh, it's crazy. No, the double bridge is gonna send me off a cliff.
I know you. It felt just like a joke. I show you don't, and now we're talking.
It still feels surreal to be here, She is just the easiest person to be around. She's such a dear friend. I fucking love her. And then sometimes I'm like, how is it that we're singing this song? For me, this is like a dream.
I always get like so smiling. It's gonna be great.
I felt it, you held it, do you miss us? Wonder if you regret the secret of us. Looking at it now, it all seems so simple.
I think you'll remember the genius, brilliant young lady you saw earlier tonight, Gracie Abrams. So will you please welcome to the stage, once again, Gracie Abrams.
something that happens between friends who make music. It's this kind of like undeniable bond that you have. With Gracie, we've had so many special moments. You know, my opening acts on this tour are kids that were like 10 years old at my show. And now we're singing together. Like, you just can't believe the way that everything's falling into place and the way you never could have dreamed it would.
You know, it's crazy because, you know, Gracie is up there and she's like, you know, she's amazed that she's up there with Taylor Swift and she's like starstruck. And, you know, even though they're friends and they've done so much together, it's just like that was her dream, was to be up there with Taylor Swift and write a song with her. And her dream, you know, came true. And she's an artist. She's an amazing artist. She really is. But Taylor, at the same time, it's also like a dream come true for her to be up there with someone that was a fan a long time ago, and now they're an artist. She got to write a song with them. So it's like, you know, it's like the mutual respect of a great, iconic, legendary artist with an upcoming artist. You know, it's really cool how Taylor is. It's awesome how she has that mutual respect for younger artists and stuff like that. And she wants to, you know, work with them. You know, a lot of older artists would not want to work with a younger artist just because they don't care who they are, but not Taylor.
Toronto, give it up again for Gracie Abrams.
You know, I look forward to seeing the different ways that the fans react from night to night. You see the tears and you see the hugging each other, and I love it. For me personally, watching the show, that moment that Taylor appears and there she is, that to me is...
That's amazing.
Absolutely worth everything. It makes me feel like this was my calling in life. Whether it was Taylor or my mom, it was to be around someone who loves entertaining and is extraordinarily talented. It was just ditto. It just happened all over again. You know, Taylor sings Marjorie, which is dedicated to my mother. And, you know, I knew I was gonna do it at some point.
The kitten's fur is soft. Touch and feel. Touch it.
The experience writing Marjorie was, I was kind of a wreck at times writing it. I'd sort of break down sometimes.
If I didn't know better, I think you were talking to me now.
She died when I was 13, when I was on a trip to Nashville to try and make it. So I've always just sort of felt like she was seeing this, you know. One of the things that still rips me apart when I listen to it is that she's singing with me on this song. I wrote these lyrics.
And if I didn't know better, I think you were singing to me now.
Then you hear her actually sing. It's things like that that just make you feel like your whole heart is in this whole thing.
I had no clue.
During the tour, she does Marjorie. And I said to her, God, Taylor, I don't know if I can make it through the tour crying every night when you sing that song. It just gets me. It started off as something very simple. You know, we didn't even have lights prepared for that song. We didn't know that the fans were going to honor that song with the reverence that they do. that they were going to hold their phones up. It just became a very loving tribute to her grandmother.
We do Marjorie every night. You know, I think about family. My dad passed away last year. She's singing about her grandmother, but those of us that have gone through something similar in the recent years, like that's always kind of an emotional moment in the night.
My papa was a big part of the family, my favorite person in the whole world, and he unfortunately passed. Every single time I'm on that stage, I definitely feel his presence, especially the first night. Just this big rush felt over me, and I was like, it's my grandpa.
Marjorie is about Taylor's grandmother, but it's personal to me. And I think that's a testament to Taylor's writing because it really feels like it's your own experience. The idea that you have a loss and yet they are still here with us is kind of what I need to cling to in every night. I've been performing with Taylor for 12 years. And truly, the Eras Tour was a surprise to all of us. We had COVID. We all wanted to be together to make music again. I know I very much needed to be here to make music again. I lost my mother September of 21. So when rehearsal started, not only did I need music and need to be with my band family, I needed to heal. Music is the thing that is the most healing to me. I, for the past few years, have been really learning to accept and lean into that two different things can be true at one time. And last year, that really smacked me in the face because we started this tour and we were all making memories and falling in love with each other, and I was the happiest I had been in some time. And at the same time, I was heartbroken every moment because my mother wasn't here to experience this joy and to see the Eras Tour. Yeah, like if you saw me sobbing somewhere, you would never know that I was the happiest I had been in a while. And if you saw my joy, it was often that I was pretty devastated. And so knowing that, I just want to, I don't know, give permission to feel both, to be here, feel what we feel, be as present as you can in these next 4 shows. Thank you to all of you. Let's go fucking it up.
All right, guys, you heard her. Let's go out there and fuck shit up, fuck it up.
Just so many emotions throughout this tour. So many people's lives affected.
Never be so kind, you forget to be clever. Never be so clever, you forget to be kind. And if I didn't know better, I think you were talking to me now. If I didn't know better, Marjorie. All your closets are backlogged dreams, and now you left them all to me. But I didn't stay dead. But I didn't stay dead. You're alive in my head. But I didn't stay dead. But I didn't stay dead. You're alive, so alive. And if I didn't know better, I think you would sing it to me now. If I didn't know better, I think you're still around. I know better.
My mom's voice is in that song. And she would have loved to have seen all of this. She'd be so proud, and I think she'd also be really, really stoked that she's now singing in a stadium every night.
That is amazing. Only Taylor would do that.
Toronto, we're at the very end of this tour, so you doing that, you have no idea how much it means to me and to my... and to my band, and to my crew, and everybody who's put so much of this into this tour, into their I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. That was, I'm just having a bit of a moment, sorry. Not even the last show. I love you guys. Thank you so much for that.
That was insane.
That was fun. Oh, I got emotional. I felt like a dumbass.
That was the best part.
I couldn't put words together, Austin. It was kind of embarrassing. That's nice of you to say, though. You're a very supportive person.
The best part of the whole.
That's nice of you to say that. You know what got me was like Camila.
Yeah, she shouldn't feel embarrassed at all. I mean, that just shows you're truly having an emotional moment where you can't put words together.
Made this speech before the show where she was talking about how her mom died, like her mom died recently, and she was just saying like how heartbroken she is that her mom never got to see the Eras tour and never got to see her do this. And I was just thinking about it all night. I knew that, and we always used to like make eye contact on Marjorie, me and Camila, because of her mom, but it put it in perspective, like, I don't know, like the fact that mom did get to see it. And like Travis got to see it and Dad got to see it, and like I just felt so lucky, and that's what is like cracked me. It cracked me wide open.
Oh my God, it was unreal. It was just incredible.
It really was, and I think you have every right to feel emotional because it has to be hitting you, honey. That
Yeah.
This has been the dream tour of your life.
Yeah, it has. I never thought we'd ever do something this good.
I mean, it's going to be an emotional time from here on out through the end.
It's so crazy that like all this has happened and we all got to experience it together. We love you.
Love you. Love you too.
But yes, another emotional episode. I mean, Taylor Swift, there's just there's so many things that happens on her tour, on her show, in her life, and she talks about it. You know, she lets people know about it, and she has the people around her that work with her, that are there every night with her, feel comfortable enough to talk about it as well. So that means that she has made them feel like such a family, and that they feel so comfortable emotionally with her and everybody else around them that they can speak about it and stuff like that, which is really good, because that's gonna, you know, help them throughout their life, throughout the tour life, throughout everything. And, you know, I imagine it helped them every night. You know, it really did. And you can see Taylor Swift got emotional there on the stage, just thinking about so many thoughts going through her head at one time that she couldn't put words together. And who would think Taylor Swift can't put words together? But when emotions hit you, when real, true emotions hit you, you don't know how to put words together. It's impossible. But once again, another amazing episode. A lot of stuff I have never seen before. Seeing her grandmother, footage of her grandmother, her as a little baby banging on the piano. That was really cool. I did not know that was her grandmother's voice in the background of Marjorie. I had no clue. So that is something that nobody else would ever do. Taylor thought of that, put her grandmother's voice in that song, and it just makes it so much more meaningful and emotional at the same time. And her grandmother gets to play, her voice gets to be heard by tens of thousands of millions of people throughout the stadiums for the show and forever in that song, which is just amazing. It really is, to put that kind of emphasis on someone that's no longer here with us. That is just unheard of. It really is. But once again, earlier in the beginning of the show, just seeing Taylor create, and she is so creative. She's a musical savant. She's a genius. See how she mashes songs together, how she takes, you know, this song and puts it together with that song, and, you know, a double bridge and all kinds of stuff like that. It's just amazing how she does it. You just, no matter how many times you see it, no matter how many times you've heard it, you can't understand how she does it. I don't understand how she does it. It is simply amazing. But you guys let me know what you think in the comments below. The last and final episode will be up very soon, so make sure you guys come back for that. Thank you guys so much for watching these with me. I've had a great time watching these. A lot of emotions up and down, back and forth, all over the place. And but yeah, so if you like that video, if you're watching this on YouTube, hopefully you're watching this on YouTube as well. I wanted to get there. But if you're watching this on Patreon, thank you guys so much for being patrons and sticking with us throughout another year. We appreciate you guys so much. But if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you hit the like button. If you're not a part of J2R family, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And then after this, go check out after the next episode, or in between the episodes, go check out our other reactions to Taylor Swift.